Hey y'all, so thankful that you decided to come by my website today. You know what? I'm a firm believer in that people do business with people they know and they trust. It's something that I teach to those that come behind me. And so, if you don't mind, I'd like to take a second and just introduce myself to you and explain to you how this vision even came to pass. Well, first of all, my name is Michelle Broadnex. I'm the CEO, the visionary, and the president of Purifications International Enterprise, PI, okay? PI was created simply out of the need that I seen in my community. Since I was 18 years old, I knew something innately in me, if I was going to heal, that I had to turn back around and I was going to have to help somebody else. In doing that for 34 years, using my techniques, using my method of being an open book, being transparent, sharing how difficult it is, as well as how beautiful it is to come into yourself as a woman. And understanding that some things that we learned growing up, especially if you were a young lady like myself. See, my mother passed right when I was getting ready to walk into womanhood. I was right at the beginning stages, just stepping on the playing field of coming out of adolescence, even though I had 3 children and I was really broken, right? I was 20 something years old, but I was still a child here. And the only strength that I had was taken from me. And it left me in a sea of not understanding, but so all the things that the ladies that I attached myself to, all the things that we thought made us a woman, was what I carried until I realized that what I was teaching those behind me was not how to actually be successful, but how to walk in the mess that I had walked in. And so I remembered saying to myself, you know what? I'll never let a young lady have to try to figure this out on her own like I had to. And I've been giving back ever since, and I've kept that vow. It's been 34, going on 35 years. And I've been in every community that I've lived in, whether it's been in California, Georgia, Louisiana, Nevada, no matter where I was, or even now back in my hometown of Haverhill, Massachusetts. If there is a young woman that needs help and she's in my vicinity, I'm going to reach out to her and I'm going to help her. And through that and just walking my life like that, I was able to see the hurt and the pain in different levels and different ways in my life and in my community. And although I made it out, when I got there, something just didn't sit right with me. And I remembered what it took for me to get there. And in 2009, I took the leap of faith. I said, you know what, I believe that what's inside of me is purpose. I believe that what's inside of me wasn't here, or I'm not here just to earn money, just to make sure that I got the BMW and the furniture that's custom made, which I had all of that. And I walked away. And I went back to my community. And I went back, excuse me. Oh, it's live. I went back to my community and I wanted to figure out what can I really do besides giving them a feel-good message, besides coming and just encouraging them. There were other things that they needed. They needed housing. They needed to know about credit. They needed to know about how to conduct themselves when they're upset. They needed to learn about mental health. They needed to know what were their triggers. They needed to know things that would help them on a day-to-day basis actually develop and grow as they transitioned through womanhood. And that's how this program was birthed. For 34 years, I've been doing it. I finally have put it in writing in 2011. I put it in writing and I just kept writing and writing and writing. And now here you have it. Here you have it, the vision, the complete vision. And the complete vision is for me to come and to share with my community and with those that will listen that there is a way that we should collaborate. There's a way that we can do things. And to be able to self-sustain in a way that we can train up our children so that by the time that they're 30, they're actually ready for success. They actually have their own family companies to come into. They actually have seen mom and dad together healed. We talk about everything: communication, we talk about relationships, we talk about spirituality, we talk about health, fitness, everything that they need. And then we turn it around. I turn it around after, and I show them now how to effectively work together to stop projects that earn them income. But now they're earning income. Now they know what to do with their finances. Now they also know, hey, it's not about the latest trend that's out there, but it's about making sure that I can keep the legacy going, making sure that my credit's together. So now when everything's together, now I'm going to get land. I'm going to get a house. I'm going to go build. I'm going to build an organization. We're talking about generational healing. And that comes when we learn to walk together. So thank you for just allowing me to share a little bit about me and my heart. Take a look at the website. It is a work in progress. And just know I look forward to meeting you. Building platforms for those that are 18 through 30 is what I do. It's what I've been doing. I've done it around the country. I do it internationally. And now I'm asking now for those who are 18 to 30, if you have vision and maybe you just don't know what to do or how to get there, this is a perfect community for you. If you're already have something that you're starting, you already have a line of perfumes or lip gloss, right? But you don't have that support, this is an awesome place to be. If you want to get experience and becoming a program manager and running a project, coming over and bringing your gifts and talents in graphic design and podcasting and clothing, because we have all of those things, all of those components. We produce micro businesses, okay? Micro businesses with young people with a good head on their shoulder, a good heart, spiritually in tuned and cleaned, okay? And that's not anybody saying you have to do something a certain way. There's just some tools that I can add to you to say, hey, sit in silence, baby. Turn everything down, shut yourself off for a minute, and seek. As simple as that, okay? So anyways, enjoy the site and get in contact with me at transitioning2two@gmail.com. Look at our calendar, look at the things that we're doing on our page, and if you feel it in your heart and you know the way for us to rebuild and to heal is to finally come together, and that does mean the elders and the ones behind us to come together, put the wisdom with your get up and go and your wisdom and your intellect, and we cannot be stopped. From my heart to yours, enjoy the site.